General knowledge. Today, let us look at some general knowledge questions on the topic Me and My Surroundings. Test topics: our body, food, festivals, different professions, family tree. Statement A. Grandparents are the first generation. Statement B. Parents, uncles and aunts are the second generation. Option A. Statement A is correct. Option B. Both statements are correct. Option C. Statement B is correct. Option D. None of these. The answer is option B. Both statements are correct. Family teaches to: option A. help each other, option B. sharing, option C. work as a team, option D. all of these. The answer is option D. all of these. Sagar is the brother of Sonia and father of Rahul. What will Rahul call Sonia? Option A. mother, option B. aunt, option C. sister, option D. sister-in-law. The answer is option B. aunt. Which of the following organ helps us to make decisions? Option A. eyes, option B. brain, option C. ears, option D. nerves. The answer is option B. brain. Which muscles are the busiest in the human body? Option A. cheek muscles, option B. hand muscles, option C. eye muscles, option D. leg muscles. The answer is option C. eye muscles. Eye muscles move more than 100,000 times a day. Select the odd one out in the group. Mouth, kidneys, pancreas, small intestine. Option A. mouth, option B. pancreas, option C. kidneys, option D. small intestine. The answer is option C. kidneys. Kidneys is an excretory organ, whereas mouth, pancreas and small intestine are related to food digestion. A real estate agent is the person: option A. who works in politics, option B. who makes money from buying and selling of properties, option C. who organizes and sells holiday plans, option D. who looks after sick animals. The answer is option B. A real estate agent makes money from buying and selling of properties. Roshan loves to eat too much butter and ghee. Select the correct statement regarding these food items. Option A. These food items can get stored in the body. Option B. These food items provide energy. Option C. These food items give us fat. Option D. all of these. The answer is option D. all of these. Identify our body system by which waste material is removed from the body. Option A. circulatory system, option B. nervous system, option C. skeletal system, option D. excretory system. The answer is option D. excretory system. Which of the following constitutes our breathing system? Option A. mouth, nose and windpipe. Option B. mouth and lungs. Option C. stomach, mouth and windpipe. Option D. nose, windpipe and lungs. The answer is option D, nose, windpipe and lungs. Identify the name of the organs of digestive system. Option A, stomach. Option B, mouth. Option C, small intestine. Option D, all of these. The answer is option D, all of these. The mouth is the beginning of the digestive system, and in fact digestion starts here before you even take the first bite of a meal. Oxygen and digested food in our body react to form which one of the following? Option A, energy. Option B, vitamins. Option C, minerals. Option D, all of these. The answer is option A, energy. Which is the longest bone of the human body? Option A, slopes. Option B, skull. Option C, ribs. Option D, femur. The answer is option D, femur. Femur is the longest bone of the human body. Which of the following senses work for a tiger in the night? Option A, sense of touch. Option B, sense of smell. Option C, sense of sight. Option D, all of these. The answer is option C, sense of sight. Which organ of our body belongs to both the respiratory and the excretory system? Option A, lungs. Option B, skin. Option C, kidneys. Option D, intestine. The answer is option A, lungs. How many bones are present in the human body? Option A, 200. Option B, 150. Option C, 206. Option D, 305. The answer is option C, 206. The bone present inside the head is called dash. Option A, skull. Option B, spine. Option C, rib cage. Option D, none of these. The answer is option A, skull. We breathe fast after running. Why does it happen? We require more oxygen after running. Option B, we require less oxygen after running. Option C, we require lots of energy after running. Option D, all of these. The answer is option A, we require more oxygen after running. I protect the brain. I consist of bones which are fused firmly together to form a shell-like structure. What am I? Option A, skull. Option B, rib cage. Option C, spine. Option D, sternum. The answer is option A, skull. Match the following. We have to match column A to column B. Column A, we have system, circulatory, reproductive, skeletal system, respiratory. Column B is function. Number 1 helps in production of offspring. Number 2 helps the body to move. Number 3 helps in the movement of blood. Number 4 helps in exchange of air. The answer is option C. Circulatory system helps in the movement of blood. Reproductive system helps in production of offspring. Skeletal system helps the body to move. Respiratory system helps in exchange of air. Question number 45. Which is the smallest bone of the human body? Option A, skull. Option B, stapes. Option C, ribs. Option D, femur. The correct answer is option B, stapes. Stapes is the smallest bone of the human body. It is located in the middle ear. Which system helps to produce young ones? Option A, reproductive system. Option B, respiratory system. Option C, circulatory system. Option D, excretory system. The answer is option A, reproductive system. Which one of the following is mismatched? Option A, digestive system digests the food. Option B, respiratory system helps to take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. Option C, nervous system helps in movement. Option D, excretory system makes blood pure. The answer is option C, nervous system helps in movement is mismatched. Muscular system helps in movement. Headache, migraine and tumor are the problems of dash system. Option A, digestive. Option B, nervous. Option C, muscular. Option D, reproductive. The answer is option B, nervous system. Milk and dairy products are rich in dash. Option A, protein. Option B, fats. Option C, calcium. Option D, both A and C. The answer is option D, both A and C. Which organ of our body belongs to both the respiratory and the excretory system? Option A, lungs. Option B, skin. Option C, kidneys. Option D, intestine. The answer is option A, lungs. Lungs belong to both the respiratory and the excretory system. Look at the family tree and answer the questions. Abraham Thomas, Mary Thomas have two children, Ron Thomas and Gia John. Ron Thomas is married to Leah Thomas. They have a daughter called Rhea Thomas. Gia John is married to Harsh John. They have two sons, Noah John and Ezra John. Who is Ezra John's grandmother? Option A, Gia John. Option B, Mary Thomas. Option C, Leah Thomas. Option D, Rhea Thomas. The answer is option B, Mary Thomas. Mary Thomas is Ezra John's grandmother. Who is Rhea Thomas' aunt? Option A, Gia John. Option B, Mary Thomas. Option C, Leah Thomas. Option D, Rhea Thomas. The answer is option A, Gia John. Who is Gia John's niece? Option A, Gia John. Option B, Mary Thomas. Option C, Leah Thomas. Option D, Rhea Thomas. The answer is option D, Rhea Thomas. Who is Ezra John's uncle? Option A, Abraham Thomas. Option B, Ron Thomas. Option C, Harsh John. Option D, Noah John. The answer is option B, Ron Thomas. Thank you.